What's up, you guys? It's J.A.D. Duelist here. I'm here to do another deck profile for you guys. Today I'll be doing my Inzektor deck. I chose Inzektors because I thought, they were really good. I never really paid attention to them, especially after Dragon and Hornet went down to 1 and 2. But especially after YCS Tacoma, I realized that they were really good. Um, and I actually started playtesting them on DN, and they did remind me a lot of the style of play I used to play with samurais. Granted, they're not samurais, they don't spam the field and go off like that, but they do, you know, they can if they wanted to. If you have Centipede, and Dragonfly, you pop everything, and you just control base. I've had a lot of decks. I've had all the top tier decks pretty much this format: Wind Up, Dino Rabbit, Chaos Dragons, Mermills, and I just feel like none of them were able to really, like, I don't know. I just never felt comfortable with any of them, and I picked up the Centipede. The Inzektors pretty much with all my Mermill stuff really cheap. I was able to hollow out the whole deck, but definitely check out the deck if you're interested. But without further ado, let's start the deck profile. I play 3 Inzektor Centipede. This is pretty much the heart of the deck. I was watching Slim's Team X Symmetry's profile, and he mentioned something that Billy Brake had said, that if this card was at 1, and Dragonfly was at 3, the deck would be dead, because this searches out everything. Pretty much, anything that you need, it'll search out. I love going Centipede, Ladybug. It's really good first turn. Search out your Hornet or your Dragonfly or your Gigamandus or Sword or whatever you need. But it's a really good card. Obviously, the one Dragonfly and the one Hornet. Um, Dragonfly is amazing. You equip Hornet, pop something on the field. Special summon Centipede or something, whatever you need. You can also pop your own stuff with this deck. If you have Sword equipped to like something, you can pop the Sword, get something back. But obviously, everyone knows what they do. The one Gigamandus, it's pretty broken that it's its own effect to equip, so you can equip multiple times on one Centipede or Dragonfly or whatever. The 3 Ladybug. This is pretty much the card that, like I said, I love to go first turn with Centipede. Just help me search out, and then also bumps up his level. That's it for the Inzektors. I play 2 Card Trooper. At first I was kind of like about playing Card Trooper because you mill, but sometimes you really do need a mill, either your darks for your dark arm, or hopefully to um, mill your Hornet. But pretty much it's still good. Goes up to 19 rams with Thunder King, and then you draw a card, and it has good synergy with Call the Haunted. I run the tour guide Sangyan. Now I was watching Slim's thing. He didn't run tour guide. I like tour guide because there have been times where I play and they side in DD Crow, and they bring out they take my Hornet out, or they take my Dragonfly or whatever's in my graveyard. And with Mystic Tomato, I can't. I have a hard time going Levier, or even if I don't go Levier, to bring out Zen mains or any rank 3 is a lot easier. But so far I've really liked Tour Guide, even though I do draw it a lot, which sometimes I wish I wouldn't draw so much, but I prefer it over Tomato. Dark Arm. If anyone has ultis, please hit me up. I'm looking to buy an ulti. But other than that, this card is amazing. Like, it's always alive because you're always equipping and stuff. So there's always, most of the time you're gonna have 3. So this is just a really, really good card, and it's always alive. For the hand traps, I run 2 Veilers and 2 Maxis. Obviously the Veilers, to stop effects. I feel like I need to stop a lot of the effects that go off. I feel like this format, you really need to. And I've never actually ran Veilers and Maxis at the same time in a main deck. Sided obviously the Maxis for anything that special summons a lot. wind-ups or whatever. I honestly found out on Saturday at LA Regionals how much when you drop Maxi on a wind-up player, their face just goes, you know, like they know that they have to be careful how much they explode. The two swords, um, such a good card. You can get over so many big monsters with this, and then when the card's destroyed, it's you can get something back like a centipede or a dragonfly or whatever. Two pots for synergy, so I can get to my pieces faster. I don't really special summon a lot, just with dragonfly, so really good card. For the staples, Monster Reborn, Dark Hole, Book of Moon, Foolish Burial. So, pretty standard. 3 MSTs and a heavy. So, to get rid of that back row, because Macrocosmos is a really it hurts this deck a lot. I also have 2 Dust Tornadoes in the side deck, so I'm not worried about that. 3 Threatening Roar. Oh my, this I didn't realize how good this card was until yesterday when I entered tournament. It saves so much. When I have this card on the set, and I have even if I have Dragonfly, I'm not worried because they'll summon something huge. I'll Threatening Roar. Next turn, I'll just pop it. So it's such a good card. Mike Simmons' idea of that was really good. 3 Call of Haunted. It's so good. To get anything back, you're not worried because you're always like, well, I do have 3 calls, so you're never worried about losing your stuff. Also run the Solemn Brigade. The 2 Warnings and a Judgment. I think it's necessary, to stop things from going off, and Judgment obviously. For the extra deck, 1 Daigosu Phoenix. Still not sure. A lot of people are telling me to run it, but some are telling me to run Gachi Gachi. But I want this. Just OTKs, anything to kill your opponent faster is always better. So I like Daigosu Phoenix. I run 2 Zen Maidens. I do make him a lot, and he's just a wall that helps you get over things. So if I lose one, I still have another to either stall out or to have a wall there. I have 2 Leviathans waiting for the other one to come into the mail. But yeah, I run 2 Leviathans because I actually make this a lot more than what I think. So yeah, 2 Leviathans, 1 Levier, 1 Tempo, awesome card, 1 Acid Golem, 1 Maestroke, 1 Pappy. I love Pappy, but you pop so much in this deck that I don't have to worry about Reaper, Marshmelon, Pawshul, or anything that sets in defense that you can't destroy by battle. So I need a black Ship of Corn, and I think I'm gonna put that in instead of this. So, but that's all I have for right now. I have Adrius and Tears for the rank 5s. I will probably make Adrius more than I will Tears, but either way, it's good to have him in here. Inzektor Exostag. This is a really good card. You can take anything. Take a BLS, and this thing goes up to 2300. A lot of people don't like it because it does start off really slow, but you could take anything. You take a Red Ice Darkness Metal. You take any of the huge monsters. You can take a Logia, or you could take I don't know, anything that's high. Take control of it. It gains the attack. It's really good. Crimson Shadow Armor Ninja. It's good. It just doesn't die. You know what I mean? It's a really good card. Yeah, it's really good. And 1 Guard Charger, just in case those rank 5s or the rank 5s run out of exceeds. So that's pretty much my my deck. I go into side. I'll explain certain choices. I'm still missing 2 cards out of this. I pretty much made this deck in 2 days, and very high rarity. I like I said, I'm missing 2 Dimensional Fissures, but I'll probably get them sometime this week. I run 2 Raikou for Dino Rabbit, things like that. Um, to get over, or Macro Cosmos. I set, flip, destroy the macro. I mill anyways with the troopers, so it doesn't matter. Um, I'm missing one more, but this good. I can run this because Hornet is a spell and trap, so it doesn't go. But if I could run macro, then I would, but I can't in this deck. So yeah, I'm still missing two more, but three of these. I think one of the best side deck cards for this deck is Messenger of Peace. It's really good because um, most of your monsters, like Dragonfly, Hornet, Tour Guide, um, Card Trooper, um, they're not 1500 or less, and you can hide behind this and a Centipede. Keep popping and let your Dragonfly attack, or hide behind this and have like a Dark Arm on the field, hide behind that, keep popping stuff, and just keep attacking with the lower monsters. Um, so it's really good. I think it's a good card, especially when you're playing against like Chaos Dragons. And speaking of Chaos Dragons, level limit area B, super good. I played Chaos Dragons once, and I it's wrecked me, dude. Like it's just ridiculous. I could not attack because of that thing, and it was just ridiculous. One Dust Tornado. I only run one because I only have space for one. If I could run more, I would, but I just don't have the space for it. Maybe I'll try and find a way, maybe for the second one, because Macrocosmos is a card and it stops his deck like crazy. So if I can run space, maybe I'll be able to fit another one. True Ultra Decrees. I only run 3, 6, 9 traps. So Roll Decree is really good. Probably if I side out, I'd probably take out like I don't know, probably warnings. I don't know, something out when I side. And 2 goes in match, because pretty much all of my monsters are dark except for Maxi and Valor, which I don't even put on the field. But yeah, that was my Inzektor deck. I'd like to give a really big shout out to Adam Korn down at Frankincense. He really hooked me up yesterday with these Valors and helping me out with my side deck and whatnot, and pretty much finishing up the whole deck. I'd really like to give him a shout out for hooking me up with everything. He's a really nice guy. I've been able to play him in tournament before. He's helped me so much to be able to really think. So yeah, check out his booth at Frankensons on Wednesdays and Saturdays. I don't know about Saturdays, but I know that on Wednesdays for sure. He's there. Fair guy, he prices his cards very fair. He buys very fairly. So yeah, I definitely recommend you check him out at his booth at Frankensons. Also like to give a shout out to my team, Team High Rollers. They really helped me out yesterday making this deck. Like I said, I made this deck pretty much in 2 days. I really wanted to play with this deck, but yeah, that's pretty much the deck. Comment below with any comments or suggestions, and definitely have more deck profiles, maybe a couple duels. I know I haven't been able to post that much because I've been so busy. I haven't had a stable deck pretty much since Samurais. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna keep this deck for a good while. I really like it. So that's the deck. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe. If you have any questions, let us know. Alright, man. Peace out, everyone.